Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sex YouTube mother lovers? As you can tell, I am now back from SHOT Show, and I brought along a passenger. I thought I got lucky this year and that the SHOT Show flu would pass me by, but a couple days determined that was a lie. I am indeed down with the sickness for the thickness. I have shot AIDS. For those of you who may not be in the know, SHOT Show is the biggest gun industry trade show in the United States. It happens every year in January in Las Vegas. And if you've never been, it is fucking huge. Something like 50,000 people go every year, bringing all their really cool and deadly pathogens from all over the world. Seriously, fuck you guys. Sometimes the side chick ain't even a chick. It's the mystery SHOT Show illness everyone complains about. Yes, I'm complaining about it, me. This meme is about me. I'm like 90% sure I got COVID for the first time after the 2020 SHOT Show. I remember there were 6 confirmed cases in the US, which now, of course, with knowing what we know now, there was a lot more than that. I was time traveling with NyQuil for like 2 weeks. Anyway, you didn't come here to hear me bitch about SHOT flu. You want to know about SHOT Show and some of the new products and some of the just shenanigans that went on. And unlike my significant other, I won't disappoint you. Getting sick at SHOT Show. Gummy vitamins and energy drinks. Apparently, vitamin C and alcohol isn't a winning combination as far as beating off illness every year. So SHOT Show, the #1 place people go to release new products and innovative ideas in the gun industry. What did I see this year that was particularly interesting? Not a lot, to be honest. Okay, I take that back. There were a couple things that were pretty cool. A lot that was pretty cringe, and some stuff that I have very confused half-chub about. So let's go over some of the highlights. If you haven't heard, Fostech has released its new 20-round 50 BMG Barrett drum magazine. God, sometimes this country is everything people think it is. Why would you need 20 rounds of 50 BMG in one magazine? Well, the same reason I want to have anything. Because I can. Drum Tech, www.drum.com. Drum. Compatible with the Drumit, Drum 1 8 Drum. I will say most people who want a 20-round Barrett magazine have never mag dumped 10 rounds out of a Barrett before. Either that or they're either a Chad or a total masochist. Personally, I've been wondering why there hasn't been a Barrett drum made yet, to be honest. But Fostech is a cool company. They've kind of got a history of making some products I think are really neat. And if you're wondering if this is me kind of starting to flatiate them because I would really like to do a video with one and the AK-50, you'd be absolutely correct. So Fostech, let's make that happen. I would like to drum dump your drum. Now, something I thought actually was very, very cool was the brand new 338 Norma Mag light machine gun announced by Ohio Ordnance. Me and my team actually got to spend a little bit of time talking to the designers and just really, really deep diving into the nerdy guts of this gun. And I will say, it's really, really fucking cool. If you're a gun design nerd, you're gonna love this thing. It was a meeting I was very excited to show up to. My aunt's wedding. Seeing the Ohio Ordnance Reaper. Yeah, pretty much. The belt-fed 338 Norma that is technically slightly lighter than the 240 Bravo in 308 breaks down into 3 pieces in a backpack and is side-loaded instead of a top cover coming up so you can keep optics and thermals and everything and keep everything zeroed. It tickles my tism in a particularly pleasurable way. Now, I know the guys over there and I think we're gonna be able to get our hands on one to do a video with. So if you guys would like to see that, be sure to tell Ohio Ordnance down in the comments that that's something that you'd like to see. SHOT Show 2024 in a nutshell. Tactical lever gats, cowboy boot Crocs with that iconic SHOT Show carpet floor, thermal red dots, and the crew's cheeky crew pointing Desert Eagles at each other for funsies. Obviously, all guns at SHOT Show are rendered safe, firing pin removed, everything like that. Here's not to say, though, you won't get punched in the face if you go up to the wrong person and point a handgun at them. Yeah, the tactical lever gun thing really seems to be in full swing this year. What do you guys think about it? I'm not necessarily opposed, especially if you're using it just for, mounting optics or something. That makes sense. But the full-on tactical fucked with the full-length M-lock handguards and everybody, that's another thing that I think I've kind of noticed is that most of the pictures I've seen where people have the full-length M-lock, they don't fucking use it. Like, they don't have grips or flashlights or lasers or anything on it. It's just there to be there, I guess. Stop it, Mom! I'm trying to be tactical with my friends! Although that criticism, to be fair, applies to most weapons equipped with M-lock. When the tactical lever action guy shows up to the range. Real quick fact, did you know that recently researchers were able to find hundreds of sites advertising the personal information of military service members and veterans? They then set up .asia email accounts and solicited these places pretty much for the purpose of just seeing if they would provide the personal information of service members and veterans to them. Lo and behold, They did. So they sold these sketchy email addresses, things like home addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, marital status. That includes geolocation data that can associate you with places that you may or may not want to be public. That could be a place of worship, strip clubs, or for some of you, the place that you go when you're drinking Bud Light and you don't want your buddies to see. But these kind of attacks aren't just for service members, they attack everybody. That's why we're happy to partner today with Aura. Aura can pinpoint these data brokers and opt out of everything on your behalf. Data brokers like the ones we're talking about are legally required to remove your information if you ask, but they purposely make it very complicated. Let Aura handle it, it's what they do. They're also a US-based company with 100% US-based customer support. That's not all, they also offer a host of other tools like VPN, credit and identity monitoring. They offer all this at an affordable price and up to $1 million worth of identity theft insurance. And that's per adult with up to 5 adults per plan. So go to aura.com/Brandon and check them out, or use the links in the description and in the pinned comment. We appreciate them supporting the channel. Back to the video. Now when it comes to spicy products, I don't think anybody goes as hard as, I think it's Ecol, their new offering for blank-fired handgun. I'm not kidding. The NIG-211. Fire your translator. I literally saw this and I thought it was a meme. Very real product, very real booth. Throwback to the Ruger video not too long ago. You've seen the hard R line, now get ready for it. Literally any other combination of 3 letters. Okay, maybe not literally any other combination. Whoops, there's still a couple. My loving girlfriend when I tell her all the cool things from SHOT Show. I don't have a girlfriend. I have schizophrenia. Well, you schizo fucks, good thing you can sit there and tell your imaginary girlfriend about all of your favorite hobbies and interests, like your interest in getting your start in gunsmithing and weapons design over at SDI.edu using the links down in the description and in the pinned comment. Smooth as butter. For real though, I don't know who this chick is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. I know she's doing hot ones and the internet's like freaking the fuck out. I can't tell if she's actually like in something interesting or they're just being simps as usual. Both. The face she makes when you tell her unsub is your favorite podcast. Alright, maybe she's a keeper. Although the creator of this meme did just out themselves with that "you" in favorite. I see you dirty fucking Brits stealing our jobs, making memes. Now, me and my guys just kind of floated around. I had a bunch of meetings, some political stuff. We didn't have any guns on the show, but you could have one of our guns in your collection. Because of course, to help finance the campaign, one of our lucky donors who donates before February 15th is going to own this really cool AKG built Tantal 545. It was hand built by us and it will be owned by one of you. Every $5 donated to the campaign is an entry. The support that you guys have shown for the campaign has been breathtaking. So if you'd like to donate or find out more about the campaign, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. It's Brandon Herrera for Congress.com. So with that being said, let's get canceled. Getting escorted out of a gun show for rating them based on mouthfeel. There's a lot of ways to get kicked out of SHOT Show, but that would probably be the most entertaining to watch. Smells like teen spirit, all right. We're not right. I mean, we're not wrong, but we're not right. SHOT Show attendees on the last day, burnt out and milk dry as coke-fueled gun bunnies take their last attempt to score a sponsorship. I will say, as far as gun bunnies go, there are a lot of great women in the firearms community who actually know how to shoot and are actively involved in trying to get better. That's awesome. There's others that, well, how do I put that? I've seen what they've done for a Klondike bar, and I shudder to think about what they did for that 10% off coupon at Mod Light.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right, now for another one of the major releases at SHOT Show, PSA has announced their MP7 clone. Well, like, not really a clone. Like, it doesn't, it looks MP7 adjacent. And to be honest, I can't tell if I like it or not. Like, it depends on the picture almost. I've seen certain pictures that make it look kind of cool and certain pictures that make it look just cringe as hell. And I am torn.
Oh God, oh man.
So basically they took one of their own platform guns in 5.7 and kind of built it to make an MP7-ish looking little PDW. It's got the, quick expanding stock and everything like that. But the PSA simps have come out of the woodwork like zombies from World War Z to say that this is one of the best things since sliced bread. Friendship ended with Tommy Built. Now PSA is my best friend. MP57. Dude, see what I mean? Like, it varies from picture to picture whether or not I fucking like this thing. What's funny is that this comes right on the heels of Grantham absolutely just shitting on the 5.7 as far as its lethality. 5.7 is a shit, underpowered, overpriced caliber, and you won't be able to afford the gun or the ammo for it. PSA X57 voters. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. we still have to get around to filming our comprehensive PSA AK video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it. We try to stay away from like gun review type shit, but this is something that I think the community really has kind of been begging for. So we're gonna do that soon. And if you're interested in that, to be sure that you see it, make sure you're subscribed. And if you think you're subscribed, double check, because YouTube tends to unsubscribe people and it's really fucking annoying, to be honest. But what do you think about the PSA MP7? Hot or not? Let me know down below. So apparently in Las Vegas, if you leave the do not disturb sign on your hotel door for more than 72 hours, they automatically send over a police officer to make sure you're still alive. Steve was very nice. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but judging by the amount of partying happening at SHOT Show, I'm sure plenty of attendees got the knock and talk from Steve. All in all, I had a good time at SHOT Show this year. It was a pleasure seeing all of you, and I got home safely, even though I was on a DEI era Boeing 737. Call me a 737, because I've got a few screws loose and I sucked a guy off. God, you guys send me the weirdest shit. Now, the last order of business to get into this episode revolves around the gun tuber Paul Harrell. Most of you probably know who Paul Harrell is, and if you don't, you've at least heard his name.
If you're sleeping with a handgun like this, there's a good chance that you are sleeping by yourself.
Unfortunately, Paul has been publicly battling terminal cancer for the past few months, just recently announcing that it's gotten to the point where he's passing along the channel to his brother Roy. Paul has been an amazing inspiration to a lot of people. He never got into industry drama, never even really did the trade shows or the events or anything like that. He's just a simple guy who lives up in the mountains, just wants to be left alone, but he's also passing along his knowledge and a lot of information to those who want to hear it. He's a man of the people, simple as. He's done a lot for us, and I think it's time we did something back. He's probably thinking about his work wife. Paul Harrell is less than 200,000 subscribers away from 1 million, and I bet if we tried, we could get him there before he passes. That's right, I'm issuing you guys a challenge. It's been awesome to see how the gun community has banded behind Paul Harrell, and at time of recording, he's at 858,000 subscribers. I would love to see Paul get that gold play button before he passes. I know the gun meme community gets up to its fair share of mischief, but just this once, let's do something wholesome. So if you want to help out, the links to Paul's channel will be in the description and in the pinned comment. And Paul, if you're watching this, I appreciate what you've done. I hate that we never got to meet or hang out, but I just wanted to do this to show you that you meant a lot to a lot of people. And on that note, gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Gun Meme Review. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for continuing to support everything that we do here. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks. Well, no matter how much Plan C or Prep C or wait, that sounds like Plan B and Prep H. I don't think either of those are vitamin C drugs.